welcome to a brand new episode of the First and Last Podcast. I'm your host, Joe, and with me today is Jimmy.
What is up?
And Claire.
Hi.
I'm going to edit that pause because I was waiting for someone else to say and Claire for some reason. I'm just going to shorten that pause by a little bit.
Or we could just start over.
No.
Okay, yeah.
It's
that's
too
right.
late.
We didn't do that.
We're in too
No.
deep.
Because now this stuff is gold and we can't take it back. I'd like to dip into a little bit of side
Ooh.
talk. Last
wow.
week we watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the winner of our April Madness tournament.
Highly recommend.
Hashtag FNL April Madness.
Hashtag look out for next year. Follow us on Instagram.
And Facebook.
And Facebook. Can you vote on Facebook? I guess you can there too.
Yeah, you
Connected?
can. It's all the same. It never used to be. I meant to say that over the month that we did it. I didn't realize it until halfway through that people were voting. But then I went back and I started tallying, and it never changed any outcome. But
Sure.
did not know, because it used to be that when your Instagram is linked to your Facebook, it would share, because stories wasn't really a thing on Facebook for a long time.
it wasn't.
So it would just share a picture of the poll, but not the poll itself. But now
Now it's fully
you
connected.
can share an Instagram poll, and it'll work on Facebook too, but not add it into your Instagram totals like a real bitch.
Wow.
That sounds like some Facebook shit right there.
Yeah.
Some meta.
They're testing that out for 2028.
Beta testing the poll summation.
We'll just count these votes and not these. So last week we watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, and there was some talk about, hey, didn't they make a documentary a few years ago about Mr. Rogers' life? And then didn't they make a movie about Mr. Rogers starring Tom Hanks? And this weekend, Claire and I watched A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, the 2019 biographical drama.
We had to break it up into
How
sections.
was it? Is it long or what?
I mean,
What's-
it's over 2 hours.
Okay.
It's based on something
You
I'd
Joe'd
heard
it,
on.
as Josh would
yes.
say.
Yeah.
I had heard, I'm watching this, and I'm like, oh, this is based on that article that I heard about on This American Life, but it was from the Esquire. And this writer, his life got changed. He had a baby, and his life got changed because he met Fred Rogers.
Sure. Like you do.
Yeah.
Would happen.
He was assigned to write a thing about Fred Rogers and ended up building a relationship with Fred Rogers.
I also like that he was an asshole. I didn't realize that
He
on
wasn't into
NPR.
it.
Yeah, he's a big dick. Everybody, no one
reporter.
would work with him.
Not
not
Fred Rogers.
Fred worked
Yeah,
with
how
him.
dare you say those words about Fred?
I would never. Sometimes I spell his last name wrong, but I would never say bad things.
But yeah, so it was an interesting movie, where it wasn't necessarily about Fred Rogers. It was just that Fred Rogers is kind of the second lead. He's just kind of the he's almost like a mystical character in this movie, where it's this guy's being changed by this walking saint.
Yes.
Who's the other guy? Is it a person we know? Is it
the
is it
actor?
a big actor?
Matthew Rise. He's mostly known for recently. He was in The Americans.
Yeah,
That
he's
guy?
pretty decent. They had
Yeah.
some people.
I
in
feel
it.
like he was not billed at all. I don't remember
No.
seeing him
Yeah, right.
in anything
It
for that
looks
movie.
like it should just be a Fred Rogers biography movie, but it's
Yeah.
just about.
And they
this
give you
article.
no biography on Fred Rogers, really, at all.
Okay.
But what did you think, Joe, about Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers?
I felt like I was watching Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers.
Ah.
Yeah, I felt very similar. It was
That's too bad.
sort of man, I know you're trying really hard right now, Tom Hanks, but it's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into
He's
like-
not really a character actor.
yeah.
Mhm.
And I feel if you had just done a no-name somebody that could really act like Fred Rogers, I would be into that. Find me an old man that's kind of Fred Rogers-y. Done. This movie would have been 20 times
Yeah.
better.
It's also compounded by there's so many just close-up shots of Tom Hanks as Fred Rogers where you can't ignore that this is Tom Hanks. You're just staring into his face. There's one scene where Mr. Fred Rogers is talking to the journalist guy and asking him to just take a moment and think about all the people who affected your life in a positive way. and then there's like silence for like 30 seconds, and it's just a shot of just Tom Hanks's face, just like not really smiling, but just kind of like peaceful and just staring into your soul. And like,
Oh my.
it's kind of cool that like a movie's just like gonna take a pause for like the audience to just like also reflect on this. But like, you're staring at Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
There's so much Tom Hanks face in this movie.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I'm sure he like put a lot. Like, I don't know if it seemed like to me it was like, oh, he really likes this idea. He wants to put money into it. He wants to be Fred. Like, it felt like, again, the only thing that would have made that movie a little bit better would have been different people acting the parts, which sounds so mean because it's fucking Tom Hanks. Like, I don't mean to be rude to Tom Hanks.
Sure.
Like, he's America's like probably he's
America's
America's
dad.
Fred Rogers right now.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Sure.
It's very
except,
weird.
Except you don't want that.
Except I don't. He's not the same kind of guy. He is in a way, but it was almost like too much.
If we see Tom Hanks in front of Congress telling them they have to fund PBS, then I'll back you on that.
Dude, that would be actually
Someone should.
that right? Someone should, but that
Someone
would
should just read word for word what
Yeah.
Rogers said.
But Tom Hanks doing it would be the best thing for him to do right now. He's like the only guy
In
that
a
could
cardigan,
do that.
though?
Oh, hell yeah, he's going to be in his full Mr. Rogers outfit. Like, he's not coming from the Met
Just
Gala
pretending
or anything.
not to be Tom Hanks.
Oh, somebody write him a letter. If it was Fred, he would answer it.
I mean, you guys make good points. I feel like, you needed like a Daniel Day-Lewis, type of really transform into your role. Really become Fred.
I honestly think I need someone I've never seen before in anything. Like
Yeah,
a
that
no-name actor.
That
Like,
too.
I just need, like, Billy Bob. That's, like, a really good actor that's, like, on Broadway. Because it was just, like, too hard having him be a celebrity.
You're just seeing Forrest Gump put a cardigan on.
It felt like Forrest Gump,
It's just
but
like quiet Forrest Gump.
yes. But, like, I'm like, you're not dumb, Fred. Like, I don't know.
Oh, boy.
That was a little rough to say.
So yeah, so we found it out.
Nice.
We spent a day in the
Glad you
neighborhood.
did.
But upward and onward to brighter pastures or
Sure.
just newer pastures. I guess I don't know what type of show we're watching.
Unknown
This
pastures.
I would say it's a newer-ish pasture.
Newer.
week. Before we do though, and I don't know that we did this last week. Maybe we skipped it.
I don't know.
But Claire, will you tell us what this show is about or this podcast is about?
I would love to. I do think we forgot to do this.
We'll edit this one into last week's episode.
Oh, cool. So, First and
have time.
Last is a podcast where someone picks a random show. Sometimes we know about it. Today we don't. And then we watch the first episode of the show. We skip the whole entire middle part. We make some predictions, and then we watch the finale, and we see if our predictions come true. Did I forget something? I always think I forget something.
I don't know.
Especially
I
when
zoned out
Joe's
a little
quiet.
bit.
Oh, well, then I did
I was
it right.
thinking about what I need to say now.
Yeah, I wasn't
because now I'm
listening.
getting nervous.
I assume you nailed it. I wasn't listening though.
Killed it.
Okay, well, hopefully everybody out there will think I did the best job of all time, and they'll want me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much did.
This week we take back the reins from the fans, and Jimmy's got a show this week.
That's right. So, maybe not America's dad, but maybe like America's stepdad.
Oh boy, no, he's not the dad.
But like cool stepdad.
He's not America's stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up for America.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ted Danson.
Okay, sure.
Is this some...
There's some stepdad
So-
energy there.
So first of all, I
Well,
thought
yeah,
about
he-
him because
He basically was the stepdad to that kid, Ted Dan... in the... What is the show called? You gotta say it. Because I can't even remember its name.
Cheers.
Wait, different guy than I'm thinking. Ted
I'm like, who are
Danson.
you talking about? He was in the movie 3 Men and a Baby. Is that what you're talking about?
Dude, that's been on...
He played the baby.
oh man,
Okay, Joe. All right. Sorry, I'm back in. Now I know who you're talking about.
Ted Danson. So Michelle and I just stormed through A Man on the Inside, which is the new Michael Schur show.
Okay.
and it's got a bunch of other like Michael Schur people in it, like Stephanie Beatrix, and also Mary Elizabeth Olsen. No, Mary Elizabeth Ellis, who's Charlie Day's wife, and she's the waitress in It's Always Sunny. Anyway, Man on the Inside is great. It's very, very funny, but then we were like kind of binging through it, kind of trying not to binge through it because it's only one season so far on Netflix. But like it got really heavy. Like the last like few episodes are like you can watch like one at a time, and it's really like sad. It's like about he's like a spy in a nursing home kind of a thing.
Oh yeah, I think I'm out. I'm out.
Like the first half, really good, really funny. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. It's Michael Schur, you know. But it's got some feels in it and some like, oof, ouch. But it reminded me that he was in a show that Tina Fey created called Mr. Mayor. And I think it just went for, apparently it went for 2 seasons, 2021 to 22. And we started watching that, definitely did not finish it. Maybe made it halfway through the season.
Interesting. I didn't know it was a Tina Fey project. I'd heard of that, but I just assumed it was Michael Schur.
Yeah, right? But yeah, like Bobby Moynihan is in it. It's like ex-SNL. There might be some other ex-SNL. Like, is Rachel Dratch maybe in it for a second?
So this was like your like chill out show when you're like, this is too heavy. Like we need something funny?
No, this just reminded me of because Man on the Inside is not over, as far as I know.
Gotcha.
I don't think it's been canceled. But it reminded me of this other show that we had been watching we totally just forgot about. Mr. Mayor.
All right,
where Ted Danson becomes the mayor.
I don't know shit about Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, me neither.
And I thought Ted Danson was a different person for a second there. But now I'm fully in. When she said Cheers, I was like, oh shit, that's the right guy.
2 seasons, 20 episodes, ran from January 7th, 2021 to May 17th, 2022. So it kind of follows that this show got swallowed up a little bit.
Was it like filmed during COVID then or pre-COVID? I always get confused at how that worked.
That's a good point.
Because also like there was the writer's strike.
Yeah, when did that happen? Was that in 2020?
I feel like it was like
3 or it affected stuff last year. So I feel like it was in
3 to
23,
4?
and then it affected stuff released in 24, and then 25.
I thought that was way... Okay, I'm going to look at this up later.
Okay.
I don't know anything. I trust you. I trust you.
Sorry. I feel like 2023 is,
But we were looking at, was this affected by COVID? It looks like it was like ordered in 2019. In May 2020, it was announced with the name Mr. Mayor, and then some teasers throughout 2020. So it was probably filmed like either early 2020 or late 2019, and then like some like post-production stuff throughout 2020. But I wonder if they did, because they did like a teaser in July 2020, I wonder if they like kind of pushed it to like release in 2021.
Probably some reshoots or something.
Yeah, maybe they were working some things.
Part of me is like, if people had just been smarter and gotten things out right away in 2020, like, I mean, think about Tiger King. Like, everybody's fucking seen Tiger King.
That's where I was like kind of pausing. I was like, well, actually, I don't know that they would have like paused the TV show release, because that's what we needed at that point. People were just like home watching stuff, so of course they would have released something.
But so co-created by Robert Carlock, who is a showrunner on 30 Rock. And I remember it being a good time. But
yeah, I mean, just based on the names, Robert Carlock and Tina Fey, and then plus Jeff Richmond, who is Tina Fey's husband and also does the music for a lot of Tina Fey projects. Those names are enough to just like get me in to check it out.
I also am excited that we get to see, like, you finish a show that you haven't ever, like, you've seen the beginning. Like, you've kind of gotten sucked in. You know the characters. You know a little bit about it. But, like, you don't know the ending. Granted, if you get all of your points, I'm going to say you cheated. But that's a whole different story.
There ain't no way I'm getting a lot of points. I don't even remember like how he ends up being mayor. Like the cast around him. I feel like he's kind of a doofus because, there has to be plot points. There's hilarity has to ensue somehow.
Yeah.
And it's Ted Danson, so he's going to be a little bit of a goof.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Ted Danson flavor of
Well, I also
goof.
think that you throw in the Tina Fey. Like, that's
Oh,
when I'm
right.
immediately like, oh, there's going to be something goofy.
Right. And Bobby Moynihan.
It looks like Tina Fey is not in this show herself.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So producer
She
or
doesn't-
director?
It says created by.
See,
I
don't
think
even know
she
what
did a
that
lot of
means.
writing, I bet.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I bet she's kind of doing a lot of everything. Writing, producing, and
I think it would have been like in Great News, she like created it and wrote a bunch and stuff, but then she wasn't in it until it was starting to really fail. And then she was in it once in a while.
yeah, in like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, she had like some like cameo parts. Wasn't she like a lawyer or something for the
Oh man.
cult guy or something? I don't remember. But I remember her having like a smaller like cameo role
A
in
little
that.
bit.
Did you watch
Sure.
that show?
I feel like I'd watched like the first 1 or 2 seasons.
Oh,
I watched the first and last. That's for
That's-
sure.
that counts.
I've seen little bits and pieces of many episodes because it's a show that Michelle falls asleep to sometimes.
Yeah.
Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've had people always suggest it for me, and so I've seen it like with others, and I always enjoy that. But it's never been something I've sought out,
Yeah.
like in like alone. Like I feel like it's more of a group show in my head. So Joe, if you want to get into that, we could dabble.
Mm-hmm. On the Wikipedia, it says like not to be confused with The Mayor, which is another TV show that was like from like 2017, and I think I was thinking of that too. That it's like The Mayor is like it's like some kid like runs for mayor or something and like ends up getting it.
Nice.
Sounds like you got your show for next week already picked
The
out.
Mayor.
The
Yeah.
Disney show?
Was it a Disney show?
I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah,
This was on NBC.
Mr. Mayor, 2 seasons, NBC. I wonder if it, is part of that. I don't remember when Peacock started, but I wonder if it was part of the like lead up to Peacock and making sure we have
Could be.
content on the Peacocks.
Before they brought Bravo, so you can watch all of Tabitha's salon makeover.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the connection.
Well, they need content.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta have it.
All right, so first episode of season 1 again aired on January 7th, 2021. Is entitled Pilot. Any last thoughts before we dive into it?
Oh, man, I just saw the Rotten Tomato score.
Of this show?
Not good.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's okay. I trust Metacritic more.
Yeah.
We'll see you after the first episode. Pilot.
Let's do it.
And we're back from the first episode of Mr. Mayor entitled Pilot. Jimmy with the write-up.
Here's your Midnight Manifest. We need to create a name. Is there a synonym that starts with F? I can't think of one. Or L. Or N.
I
got
first
nothing.
Facts.
Sure. Firsty facts.
Firsty follow-up.
On the summary.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, retired businessman Neil Bremer wins a special election to become mayor of Los Angeles. His inexperience as a politician quickly shows when he institutes a ban on plastic straws that upsets his daughter, Orly, who is accused of stealing the idea for her class president election. Councilwoman Arpy Meskimen quickly whips up an anti-Ben movement to oppose him. Bremer confesses to Arpy that he ran for mayor to prove himself to Orly, as he is a widower single parent, and Orly treats him like a useless old man. After initially dropping the ban, Bremer's assistant Jaden, Bobby Moynihan, informs him that Arpy wanted to run for mayor but failed to get on the ballot. Bremer appoints Arpey as deputy mayor, an offer she accepts only because she expects him to fail and resign, and she'll become mayor. Bremer realizes he won't make everyone happy and reaffirms the straw ban. Orly has newfound respect for her father and reannounces her straw ban and wins her election for class president.
Woo.
And then there was a couple other characters too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michaela, who's like an influencer who just helped him become president as like a challenge.
Yeah, she was like,
to
this is a short-term, high-paying PR challenge. I didn't think he'd win. And I was like, I love that for her.
Yeah.
But she decided to stay on because of the healthcare.
Now she's in.
Which I also understand.
And then, and then Tommy, who seems like he is a politician or is in the field trying to work his way up.
He also seemed like he knew a lot of stuff. Like, you just, like, ask him a question, he'd be like, oh, that became uncool in 2012.
Yeah,
because of
some
blah.
history.
He's like the archetype of like a political, like, not activist, but like he like works in like campaigns and stuff.
Yeah.
He's a good, like, chief of staff. I can't figure out, but is the chief of staff Jaden then?
No, he said he was communications something or deputy something of communications. That's why he was standing next to the mayor while he was giving his like press. And then he's in the background choking and then having to give himself the Heimlich while Michaela and Tommy watch on like, this guy. We gotta just get rid of this guy. But then he proves himself. Super Tina Fey show-esque.
I wasn't expecting the like crossover to like his daughter and like she was running for stuff. Like I didn't imagine this show to like have a kid component.
Yeah, have a family component.
I'm interested in that a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be a big part of the finale for some reason. I don't know. I just feel like it's not going to last. But I will say they had really nice school uniforms, which I have spent a lot of time with. They were the same ones I had at St. Vivian School for 7th and 8th grade. So excellent choice of a pattern. I'm sure it's based on some like Scottish, I don't know, whatever. But it's a good one. It's like a blue and
I'll
green.
keep a lookout when I'm there.
Classy.
Next month.
Oh, you should.
You can keep an eye out for the schoolgirl
I
uniforms.
I already don't know what they looked like, but oh god, just the pattern. Okay.
Yeah, I was with you. Joe is thinking differently.
What else? So yeah, we start the show and Ted Danson is already mayor, and he's doing some like West Wing walk and talk through the halls, and pretty funny. After a little while, he tells his staff like they're just walking in, they're following him, and he's like, I'm lost, right?
Yeah.
Just walking
Pretty
around.
good like bit on play on West Wing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I'm actually going.
Yeah, I some pretty like standard like, Mike Schur-ish. I know it's not a Mike Schur show. But Mike Schur-ish NBC like charming characters.
Okay, so when you say that, what do you mean? Like
so Michael Schur was the showrunner. Well, maybe not showrunner, but he's executive producer for like The Office. And also The Good Place and what's the other one? Parks and Rec. These like NBC
the Trinity,
shows,
if you will.
Yeah.
Oh.
These NBC shows that are somewhat warm-hearted comedic shows with a lot of like different diverse characters, and they all like kind of have their strengths and weaknesses. Similarly to the Tina Fey line of shows on NBC, like 30 Rock, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. I feel like there's one more that I'm forgetting. Maybe it was just this one.
Great news.
Great news. Yeah, that wasn't an NBC one though, but like, was it?
I think it was.
Oh, it could be.
I don't think it was like a straight to Netflix. I think it actually aired.
Yeah. At least from what I've seen of 30 Rock and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, like there is like some like care for the characters, and also just kind of, even though the Tina Fey stuff, the jokes are a little like more cutting, it still is just kind of like a warm like show.
Yeah.
So this fits kind of that same area.
Mm-hmm.
The Bobby Moynihan character, Jaden Quapis, felt the most 30 Rock. It felt like that was like the outlet for all the like 30 Rock type jokes.
30 Rock bits.
Yeah, all of the like Tracy Morgan stuff
Sure.
kind of came through him. My favorite one was like he's like asking the mayor like, "Oh, how are you today?" And the mayor's just like, "I've been better." And then Quapis is like, "Oh yeah, tell me about it. Were you on a motorcycle?"
Okay, my favorite was like he goes to
that.
shake his hand and the mayor's like, "Your hand's warm." And he was like, "Oh, I was just holding a hot hoagie or something."
Yeah, he was like, "I was holding a French bread pizza."
It was so I was just like, oh, but I understand, but oh.
Yeah, just kind of over explaining, but also like there's a little bit of like Liz Lemon in there too.
Yes, I
Oh,
definitely
sure.
want more of that character.
Yeah.
For sure, and I think that they know that we want more of that character.
Mm-hmm.
Not that the other characters are bad. I mean, I'm
No,
surprised. Like
yeah.
you said that this has a bad rating. I'm like, I like the first episode.
Yeah. I feel like it started like it took me a while to get to like why do I care about this, you know? But then it really comes around, has some endearing stuff where and I missed the part so he kept saying the line thank you for telling me that
Yes.
to his daughter. Did like Arpy tell him to say that? Like they were having a conversation and something must have happened in that conversation where he specifically started using that line and I missed it.
I'm not gonna lie, I literally had the same thought where I
But-
was like, it must have been Arpy that told him to say this, and I
Yeah.
missed her saying that.
Like she must
She
have
must
said like
have.
she just wants you to listen. She doesn't. I mean that's a very good relationship advice. A lot.
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah,
like
for any
she doesn't
sort
want
of
you to
relationship.
fix it.
Mhm.
She doesn't want you to. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
But
telling
yeah.
me that.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, so then, all of a sudden Dad's actually paying attention and listening and she feels heard and seen. So now she has respect and then he's like fixing stuff and like, cause they show a scene where he's just like sitting and like lounging in the living room and watching TV and like curled up in a blanket and she's walking around on like a FaceTime or something. I was like, no, that's not laundry. That's my dad. And he's just like not doing anything, nothing going on. And then that's what gets him to run for mayor. But now he's like, halfway through the episode, because the first half is like, he's just a dumb elite guy. He doesn't understand why he can't wear this like $1 million watch in the press conference or whatever and stuff like that. And then by the second half, he's like, oh, I got Arpy figured out. I got my daughter figured out. Things are going to be good. We're going to ban the straws.
Yeah.
And
He has
the
some-
coyotes are going to live.
He has some like political savviness, if not
Yeah.
necessarily policy savvy,
Sure.
but like political in like working people.
Yeah. Seems really like he knows how to play the game and like give people the power they want so that they will do what he needs them to do.
Art of the deal,
Art of the
Yeah.
if you will.
I don't want
I kind of think subconsciously I picked this show because I like the world sucks. Politics sucks. It's like a fun pretend political show. Maybe feels like a good time right now
Yeah, it's
to pretend.
it's definitely there's some parallels of just like a rich out of touch person who somehow like waltzes into a like political job that's very important but he doesn't quite understand, except in this he's like earnestly trying.
And trying to make the place better.
I don't know. It's like no West Wing though. I will say this is not the time to try to watch that. I did. I tried to pop that on a little bit ago, and I was just like real like, oh, they're discussing how democracy is supposed to work, and they're following all the rules. Cool. Yeah, we're just
See,
not.
that's why I like kind of want to watch The West Wing, but maybe it's too real right now.
I think it depends on the person. I think it could be great. I would never like not recommend someone dig into a West Wing.
I think we like powered through it the first time around.
Like live?
Just to no. I mean like the first Trump presidency.
Oh.
Just to be like,
That might have made me
We're
feel
playing
better
pretend.
in 2016. I feel like that could have worked.
Right? I kind of wonder if this show came out of what if like that, but like not though. What if what just happened the last 4 years, but like let's spin it to what people thought they were getting.
I definitely think there was a little bit of that revisionist history in it. Like, because it was discussing a lot of, like, joking about COVID stuff and joking about all these, like, other little things. And the previous mayor had quit because it was just, like, everything was coming to shit.
Yeah.
That
was rough.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's kind of how it feels
It's like the
general.
the murder hornets are back.
Fucking murder hornets.
Yeah, it was good. Oh yeah, my only other note I think was Rachel Dratch as Orly's teacher, Ms. Adams,
Oh, I forgot about that.
which is fun.
It was
Some
very
30
much like an
30 Rock.
SNL
Yeah.
moment. Like her character in general, like especially she like pulled out a recorder at one point. Like it was just like I felt like I knew her from another time.
I feel like if Tina Fey or like Amy Poehler are in a thing, Rachel Dratch is gonna show up.
Are they all like tight? I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Mhm.
I like that for them.
I feel like they go back to like Second City even. Do you know
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah. Either way, if not Second City, they go way back.
There needs to be like a documentary on that.
Yeah, and all
watch
the
it.
people that came out of there.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I was intrigued that it's I mean, again, comparing to previous Tina Fey shows like 30 Rock and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, that this is specifically an LA show,
Mm-hmm.
whereas like those two shows are specifically New York.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of thought of Tina Fey as a New York person.
Right.
Oh.
I wonder if like did she move to LA?
Movie
and-
career, Tina.
Yeah, right. Did she move to LA and now like has more of that background and is like, well, I want to make like an LA show now.
Maybe.
I wouldn't
I
be
could see
shocked
it,
if
yeah.
some of those shows were filmed in LA.
30 Rock and
I mean, I have
Unbreakable?
no idea.
Oh.
I mean, the only thing I know that films in New York is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and like that hasn't been on since
Oh yeah.
forever, since Reach died.
Hmm.
R.I.P. I didn't know he was
I
dead.
mean, 30
recently.
Rock. There's lots of like footage of them like walking the streets of New York, and like in front of actual 30 Rock and stuff.
I don't know, but you can get those shots. Like you go for a couple days, you get some
True.
shots. That's
The
West
rest
Wing.
is just a soundstage anyway.
Yeah. I don't know.
True.
The internet will tell us, I'm sure,
Hmm.
but I don't have that at my fingertips.
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
regardless of actual filming, the show is based in New York and like it's
Right.
Yeah.
very much in tune with Tina Fey's like working career of like SNL to 30 Rock, which is about 30 Rockefeller Center in New York City, and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, which is about a young woman who, you know, lives a very sheltered life and then moves out to New York City. It's just like it's a thing that comes up a lot in her works, that it's like very like New York based.
Yeah.
So
she
it's
was never an
interesting.
LA lawyer, is what you're saying?
yeah.
I mean, mayor.
It's interesting to like make something that's so LA. It's just it's a whole nother place.
I also feel like this hits different after like the tragedies that LA has gone through recently. Like I feel like for so long when it's like, oh, we love LA, or like there's pro LA stuff, I'm just like, oh, whatever, it's LA. But then recently, after they've gone through like such a shitty catastrophe, like I feel like I literally like had some like heart pulls for LA today, and I hope that they're doing great and rebuilding and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
After forest fire, was it
Well, the
forest fires?
super rich ones are. They're doing fine.
Oh well, maybe there's some support. I mean, they stopped the
Yeah,
straws.
wildfires. I actually like started to make a prediction, but I was like, that's long after this ended.
You were gonna put
The
in a
LA ones.
wildfire?
Well, because like that whole side of the country has
Yeah, has
problems
the
with
fires.
wildfires. Like last time I was in California, we like drove around some wildfires to get to San Francisco and like Napa Valley.
What? That's wild.
That was a few years ago.
We just get their air. I don't have to see the fires.
Yeah, we just get the smoke.
We just get the smoke.
what was I gonna say? This did just feel very much the same, like tonally and like the color scheme and like the like kind of boppy music. Like everything felt light and like it looked the same as a Kimmy Schmidt or 30 Rock. They're very bright.
Yeah, they're very bright shows, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Just found a ArcDige article from 4 years ago about Tina Fey's Upper East Side condo in Manhattan.
Oh, that's something we'll have to dig into later. I'm sure that she owns multiple properties, though.
Yeah,
like, she has an LA spot. She's got a New York spot.
Yeah, and has probably spent
sure.
some time out there for work and things. And
I mean, if you're filming anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
been
sure.
in
But I
several
also
movies.
think that it's kind of interesting to have, because New York, like, people love to use that as a storyline, right? But you don't always get the LA as a storyline, except for in, like, La La Land. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
Saying people don't write about LA? Oh my gosh.
People do write about LA. It's just like saying a writer doesn't write about writing. Like, they do.
Exactly, yeah.
But I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It hits different on this show. I liked it. And I'm interested to see what happens. But I don't think any of my predictions are going to come true.
Do you want to start?
Oh, sure. I'd love to. Okay. So one thing I know about LA is they love to talk about their highways. So I think there's going to be a mention of the highway or traffic. And I'm thinking about the 405 is one of them, or the 1. I don't really know their numbers. So any highway number, I want them to talk about it. That's my number 1. I think that RP is mayor or acting as mayor. Because
RP. Can we call her RP and not RP? It's giving me some trauma.
Like RPD2? What are we doing?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, okay. Well, we can just call her
RP.
Meskin Mom or whatever her last name was.
Perfect.
I think they're mayor. Okay.
Okay.
I think, so that's number 2. I think that Jaden is going to save the day. And then I wrote with hot hands, but I don't actually mean he has hot hands. I was just joking. But I think Jaden's going to do something that's going to save the day because I feel like that character, that's just like what he's there for. And, this last one, I've got 4 options. So I'm going to close my eyes and pick. They're going to say, "Thank you for telling me that," which was a line that came up a lot because we're not sure how because we all weren't paying attention enough. So
Wait,
that.
is Jaden Kenneth?
Like,
is Jaden the Kenneth?
the Kenneth of this show?
Because he does kind of, he
that an
is real
Office
quirky
character?
and weird. 30 Rock.
Oh.
He's the like really sheltered like
Is he the one who wears hats?
Paige, who
Oh.
Like short blonde hair.
he's
No.
like maybe immortal or something.
Yeah.
He's maybe very old.
No.
He's really quirky and weird, but like he does save the day sometimes.
Yeah, he knows his shit.
That guy is like reminds me of like granted I've
He's
like seen the
hilarious.
show like very rarely, but he reminds me of like an elf character. Like
Ooh, yeah. I
like
could
he's
see it.
not like a real human. It's
In a few years when they reboot Elf, it'll be Jack McBrayer.
Oh, well, there we go. We can always have hopes. That's a good prediction. If that comes true, I will buy you a sandwich.
How
What, that
could
they're
it
gonna
not?
remake Elf?
They're gonna remake Elf with
Remake whatever.
what's his name?
They're remaking way weirder stuff than Elf. Elf was like, wait, did Elf not do well? No, I think it did.
I think it
People
did.
watch Elf like crazy.
I just was wondering for a second if it was one of those movies like Anchorman did not like do very well.
Except
in the
for
box
Joe's
office.
college. He apparently
But yeah,
says,
like the DVD sales were like nuts.
Exactly. And that lines up with my anecdote about Anchorman is that like Anchorman came out when I was in high school, and I remember going to see the movie, and like me and all my friends were just sort of like, that was fine. But then when we went to college, like 2 years later, it was like, this is the only movie that people have seen.
Yeah.
Like, it is the only thing quoted. It is the only thing in people's DVD players.
Yep.
It's nuts.
I'm glad I'm older than you. 'Cause we
Anchorman,
did not have that.
Anchorman, and I'm 40. Anchorman and Mean Girls were the 2 DVDs that were in the in the Xbox because we had the little DVD add-on thing you put in the like controller slot and had a little remote.
Okay, that just reminded me of Josh telling me how you used to like sit like a gremlin and like play your
Okay,
video games.
Fuck that guy. I don't even know a Josh.
Oh shit! But it was like he like did this whole demo and like Big Josh trying to like pull little Jimmy. It was just like real
I used
funny.
to do like a Nick Sits.
I
You
think
won't
you
go
could.
into that. Okay,
Are
hey
you
Joe,
as
you got
flexible?
predictions?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't want to talk about
Once
flexibility.
upon a time. Not so much now.
Upon a time. I have that the mayor drinks from a cup.
Okay.
Son of a-
He's drinking out of cups.
Was that a thing
But
he did?
not a straw.
But not a straw. Specifically drinking out of a
Ooh.
cup and
I
not
think it'd
using
be
a straw.
funnier if it was a straw.
Oh,
Because he's
God, if he
obeying
has-
the straw ban.
He could have a metal straw.
Yeah. I think that Orly is working on the set of a movie.
Oh,
I was trying to like figure out something for her. I know that she's a sophomore, so within like the 2 years of this, she's not going to be like graduating or anything.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I think that they're,
Intern?
yeah, I think that she's working in a different setting, and I think that being on a movie set makes it very LA. So that's where I put her there. I think that the main plot line of this episode is that an old celebrity needs a favor from the mayor.
ooh, like you're telling
Ooh.
me that like
I like it.
I don't know, like
Robert Redford.
is coming and saying, "Hey, I need you to make it so that I can wear these chaps in public."
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
What? Why was that? That was way better than what I jumped to. It was like basically like some sort of sex scandal.
I mean, both could be considered sexy.
Fair.
So yeah, an old celebrity needs something from the mayor. My last prediction is that the mayor of San Francisco is a character. And I think not literally the like present day mayor of San Francisco. I just think that like within show, the mayor of San Francisco is like, I don't know, a better mayor than like the mayor of LA or something, and there's some sort of rivalry
some
there
advice.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, like so it's like a city like rivalry situation.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought you were like just really like the mayor of San Francisco, and we're like
No,
Like,
like within
go
the
Jimmy
universe
or
of the
whatever.
show, like our mayor is friends with the mayor of San Francisco, and they like, I don't know, hang out or something, or
I like that.
opposite, they're enemies
Who,
I like
because
want
they're
that
from
to
rival
happen.
cities.
What like Tina Fey affiliated actor or actress would play that role in your mind?
Tracy Morgan,
Good answer.
He can do anything.
mayor of San Francisco.
Better than Alec Baldwin, I think. Okay, my number one is that there's an Arpy and Bremer romance
Mhm.
because he's a widower and they shared some little knowledge.
That's a good one because they definitely teased a little bit of like the opposites attract chemistry.
Oh,
kind of
sure,
thing.
sure.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Maybe that's what I was picking up on. And then my number two is that Orly has a love interest at school. Hopefully, it's at school.
Okay, but she goes to an all girls school, so it's like a little lesbian moment.
Could be. Maybe.
Hopefully, it's
I'm
not
sure
a teacher.
If it's a Catholic school, there's probably a boys' school affiliated, right? And then number three, I think we see another like famed SNL character
Ooh,
as a part.
that's a good one.
Maybe a Tim Meadows would be nice.
Mhm.
And then my number four is that I think the LA thing that we hear about that they're dealing with is drought,
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Tough
that's
one.
that's heavy.
or
Yep.
maybe or sinking into the ocean. One of the two. But drought is what I wrote.
Drought.
Tough.
Wow.
Right?
I hope that there's a funnier thing than drought that they have going on.
Well,
You
they
can
got-
make drought funny, I'm sure. It's hilarious. I love it when there's not enough water.
Could be a silly solution to it that makes it funny.
yeah.
Take all the water from Colorado.
Just ask.
Oh, that's what
Trump.
that's
I'm
what
sure
they
he
already
has
do,
some
right?
silly-
Mhm.
Ew, why'd you have to bring up that name?
We can bleep it.
Just put like one of like Lucy's wines on top of it.
That's a great idea. A Lucy bark for every. Then we won't have to do the explicit button anymore.
Does that stop people from listening though?
No.
Okay. I just wasn't sure.
Makes them listen more.
Okay, I did not do my research. So I'm going to
Clicking.
click over here.
The debate.
Okay, we're going to skip to the last episode of Mr. Mayor entitled The Debate. We'll see you after that. And we're back from the last episode of Mr. Mayor entitled The Debate. Jimmy.
TTB announces she's signed a deal with Netflix and is dropping out of the election. Bremer and Tommy decide to go on the offensive against Arpy at the mayoral recall debate. Dang it.
Debate?
I can't
You're
pronounce
doing
the
great.
syllables. Jaden gives Arpy a glamorous makeover and she adopts an airheaded persona to appeal to the public. James considers making a career choice to stay in Southern California so he can remain close to Michaela, which makes her nervous. Michaela impersonates the mayor while presenting certificates to centenarians, but a recipient reports her to the police. James saves her from being written up, convincing Michaela that he truly cares about her. Their happiness is cut short when James learns he's being transferred to Dubai. At the debate, Bremer claims mud was his idea, M-U-D, something about dysentery, causing Arpy to drop her persona. She rants against the political game and declares the Dodgers suck, which turns the audience against her. TTB arrives late to the debate, re-enters the race, and steals all the glory. During closing remarks, Jaden arranges for Bremer's previously unknown possible love child to show up, which shocks everyone. And he's getting a lizard.
Oh, that was the best. At the very end, I just highly recommend going and watching the last 30 seconds of this show just to see him go, guys, I'm getting a lizard. It was just really nice. It was nice.
Yeah. Good for him.
We'll set up this huge cliffhanger, and then he is getting a phone call from the backstage of the debate.
I was so happy for him, though.
Yeah.
He deserves good things, I think. It was like an interesting, like I thought, I found myself chuckling pretty regularly throughout this from different groups of people in different scenes. Like they just have like little zingers in there. So if you're like wanting a show that's going to give you like some, like a little chuckle and it's short, this is it. Like this gives you, I mean, I guess it's like all of the other shows that you guys have talked about.
It's like 30
already.
Rock, yeah.
Yeah.
A bunch of quick jokes.
Joke per minute rate is high.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they're not making fun of, I shouldn't say that. They're joking about all different age levels with the like the kids and the older people and like the middle-aged folks. They just get y'all. There's
Lots of takes.
Mm-hmm.
We got
All the
TTB,
angle.
who is clearly some kind of like TikTok or TikTok adjacent star.
Mm-hmm.
All the way up to centenarians.
I feel like she has like the best advice in this episode if I was going to like pick a person to give advice from, because she goes, this is just like what I always do. I always show up late when the drama's going on so people are excited that I'm there. And I'm like, that is so freaking smart.
Same.
You'd never do that. You're always on time.
On time, if not early.
No, but I love that idea. Like everybody's already like annoyed with everybody else, and then you show up and they're like, "Oh, thank God, Joe's here."
Save the day.
I don't know. I felt like that was like really good advice. But her in general portrayal of like young folk was a little bit annoying. It was very much overplayed. But you know what? You don't see it all the time on TV, so I have to give it some credit.
Yeah, I think that was the bit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is kind of tuned up. So yeah, they're in the middle of a mayoral campaign. I don't remember if I mentioned this on mic or if it was like just after, but I was surprised that they like were doing a mayoral campaign season, or at least, subset of a season, because it's been done on, adjacent shows like Parks and Rec, even though that's not necessarily the same thing, but it's, a half an hour lighthearted comedy about local politics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a little Google searching, and according to the internet, it was very timely for this to be the moment of the show because that's what was going on in real world. They were
In
choosing a
LA?
new they were choosing a new mayor in 2022.
That is something with Tina Fey stuff. Is there and I noticed it in this is that there's a lot of very timely jokes and stuff at specific things of the time.
Like if I watched this show probably in 20 years, I wouldn't understand it at all.
Yeah, there's
But
a
right
couple
now,
things that I was vaguely aware of.
well, good for you. Look at you staying on top of the
I
culture.
wouldn't say that. I wasn't totally aware of what the joke was. What else? I really liked Arpy. So when Jaden is telling her how she's gonna win, she's she said tart me up and dumb me down.
And that's exactly what they did.
That's a great line. Mm-hmm.
They gave her a padded bra and some new hair, and she tits up and was ready to go.
Yep.
Until
tits up, can't lose.
until whatever Ted Danson's character, whose name I don't remember, until he figured out her demise. Because I do feel like that's some good stuff that he that character does. He knows how to get people to fail.
Yeah, so he started naming so Tommy, who's his helping him with his campaign, is all your best accomplishments were her ideas, out of the deputy mayor department. And so then he's oh, that's how I'm going to do it. I'll name all these great things that I did, totally pissing her off until she basically ditches her persona as this dumb down person. And it totally works. Mm-hmm.
I did feel like there was a moment, though, that I wrote down. My favorite sneak diss of this whole episode was when Ted Danson was, complaining about the RP person and was her hair is a step back for women. Because I will say, her haircut, rough times. And I was man, they really gave her bad hair.
It feels intentional, yeah?
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's kind of wiry.
Wiry is the best way to explain it, yeah.
She's definitely had too many bleach outs on her hair, and then fried ends. It's just bad. But I'm also you're in LA, you're probably in the beach, too much sun. Great for the hair. But I'm sorry. Her hair is a step back for women. Might be my new sneak diss.
That's pretty funny.
I'm gonna start using that.
He slipped in another one right after that, but I was laughing too hard at the first one to catch what the second one was. I'm sure it's very funny. That is one problem with Tina Fey shows is that there's almost too many jokes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although it makes it rewatchable because
you pick up things you missed.
Never noticed that joke before. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Oh, the other joke I wrote down was this was between, I think it's Michaela and the guy that she's with now. We don't know James. We don't know a whole lot about them, but they think
he's
they're
a contractor.
Yeah.
And he's there on his contract, but he's worried about what his next assignment will be, and he's trying to say he's asking for Southern California so he can stay close.
Yeah, and so he was trying to explain to her I've been all over the place. They just send me wherever, and he's my last spot was in Kansas City. Yeah. And then Michaela's which side? And then she's I don't even know why I'm asking you that. But he was on the right side, so Kansas. So.
Really? I thought KCMO was the cool side.
Missouri is the good side. I don't know. It depends on where you're from.
I would think Missouri is the good side too.
Well, that's also why I sneaked it.
I feel like the Missouri is the more affluent side. But I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was the trendier side, and then the other side was the poorer side.
I think so.
That's
my understanding.
Know. There's no way to know this.
I mean, there are ways, but also
road trip.
First and last road trip. Are there any shows set in Kansas City?
We'll go to St. Louis.
That's not on the way.
We'll get Missouri.
It's very south.
Well, eventually.
You're gonna okay. We're going on a long road trip. I just want some
barbecue, is what I'm saying.
We'll get you barbecue.
Okay.
We'll get you some.
Thank you.
I can have people drive it up from St. Louis and meet us in Kansas City. That actually seems like I could make that work.
Okay. I will say this about this show. Man on the Inside that's going on right now, the Michael Schur one, is better than this.
Okay. Yeah, Ted Danson also, but on the other side, and completely different plot, things like that.
But you said
Completely
the
different
man on
plot.
the inside is the sad one.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, and I think Michael Schur, one thing that I think Michael Schur does well, or his shows do well, is that they're very funny, but it's got that, like, as Josh would say, the, like, Frasier moment. Like, there's endearing parts that, like, make you feel your feelings. And Man on the Inside just went a lot harder at that than I expected. And then it was like, okay, we'll watch another one because, like, that one was like a heavy one. And then it was like, oh, this is also a heavy one.
Oof.
Oh, we're going to watch one more. Oh, this season just ends a little heavy. So we'll see where it goes from there. But it's all still very funny.
Okay, all right.
But it's a different brand. Michael Schur's just it's a different brand of funny than Tina Fey. But
Yeah.
Ted Danson is just still great and charming. And
I feel like they're very parallel, though. Like, and you guys pointed that out mostly today by discussing the differences and similarities between the Tina Fey shows and this. I wrote his name down. This other guy who
Michael
I didn't know.
Schur.
Yeah, Michael Schur. I wrote Shield, but you know what I mean.
Speaking of which, have some fact checking here from the Wikipedia. It turns out a lot of things that we wonder about in the first section. If you just keep reading the Wikipedia, it explains it. Originally, this show was meant to be a spin-off of 30 Rock.
Oh.
The series was to star Alec Baldwin reprising his 30 Rock role of Jack Donaghy following his political career in New York City. And
Wild.
yeah. So that's why we were talking about, like, oh, it's interesting that, like, this is like a Tina Fey show
Was he
in
just
LA.
was he just like shooting people or something at the time?
Probably.
a little bit.
It says after around a year of negotiations, Baldwin dropped out of the project and was replaced by Danson. Danson refused to move from Los Angeles to New York, so the series was rewritten to take place there.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so that explains why it's a Tina Fey show set in LA.
He literally was like, "I'm not moving." That's wild.
I'm too old for that shit.
He kind of is. I don't know.
The other thing was we were wondering about the production of this in and around COVID. And it says in the filming section, it says on March 12th, 2020, Universal suspended production of the series. Filming for the first season commenced shortly after, but then was put on hold in December after some crew members tested positive for COVID.
Oh no.
And then they decided they would, like, suspend production for the rest of 2020 and pick it up again in January 2021. But then they just didn't, and they just cut the last 4 episodes of that season.
Wow.
Holy
So
dang.
the first season was actually intended to be longer, but then they cut it down to what it was, 10 episodes?
And they made it seem like
Yeah.
they filmed that after COVID, and it's so funny because it's like they filmed it during. I don't know why.
Yes, right. In that first episode, they were making like
Yeah.
post-COVID jokes. Yeah.
And it was like deep in the heart of COVID.
Yeah, that they were filming that.
That's
Interesting.
wild.
Huh. That's either some foresight or some hubris, I think.
Yeah, they're just like, okay,
Maybe
by the time
both.
this airs, it'll be over, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Just like 2 weeks, and then we just got to flatten the curve.
I know someone who literally like just recently got COVID for the first time.
Holy shit.
I
And,
still
like,
haven't
they're
gotten
like,
it.
It sucked.
I'm gonna knock on
As
some
far
wood.
as you know.
Well, okay, I've tested all the time. I was like
That's fair.
obsessively testing, and
Yeah,
I
that-
taught the children, so there is a chance that I've gotten some of that.
Sure.
COVID
you
in
have
my brain.
probably all kinds of stuff from those kids.
I'm
You are riddled with disease.
all of it. I just carry that shit around, like give it to other people like you.
Oh no, I've got it all.
I know
I got
you're
a
around the
toddler in
children.
Yeah, you gotta-
daycare. Everyone else should be.
Got a
I should be wearing a mask at all
Direct
times.
line to the diseases.
Yeah.
Just all
Intravenous.
of the drippy noses. Ooh.
Yep.
No, that's so interesting. Okay, so
Yeah.
that I feel like I
Weird.
should have read the Wikipedia page. Now,
Why? Joe did.
yeah, thanks,
I
Joe.
got you right here.
Appreciate
I
you.
got you. Yeah, that New
Huh.
York to LA thing is
Or
very
I should have
interesting to me.
said, "Thank you for telling me that."
Yeah,
Missed a moment.
there you go. Should we do predictions?
Yeah. Do I gotta go 1st
Mhm.
Okay. Well, they didn't even talk about the highway or traffic because they're rude like that. So no point. RP, whose name I don't pronounce correctly, was never mayor, so that I don't get a point for. But Jaden, I think, saves the day because the end he like has his white whale show up and it's like a secret love child of the mayor's. So that was great, and he won a lizard. So for me, the lizard saves the day. But they never said thank you for telling me that. So I think I get 1 point.
Sure.
Thank you.
I had that the mayor drinks from a cup. I don't think I saw him consume
I didn't
anything.
see it. I was looking.
He's dry as a bone.
Not even a bottle.
I had that Orly, mayor's daughter, is working on the set of a movie. Not much going on with her, honestly.
Mm-mm.
It seemed like she's still just like a high school student.
She had like a fun scene in the beginning where she had the young person's bumper sticker on her car. She's like, I had to do it so that I could get on her like Instagram page.
Yeah.
No, she had.
It was good.
She put it on her lease because it gave her access to TTB's emoji pack.
Oh yeah, it was even worse.
Oh my god.
Yep. It works. I had that an old celebrity needs a favor from the mayor. No. There was like an old person, and that was fun. But like,
yeah, we didn't even talk about him really.
Oh, Stan Sitwell.
Oh, I was talking about the other old person.
Oh, like the guy with like that James pretended had dementia.
Mm-hmm.
The centenarian.
Okay, apparently there's a lot of old people in this
Yeah,
episode.
the guy who's trying to like, get her arrested for impersonating someone or whatever.
Mhm.
It was a fun bit. Good jokes. No point for that. And then the last one is that the mayor of San Francisco is a character. And to be honest, when that old guy showed up at the mayor's office, I was like, hell yeah, here it is, the mayor of San Francisco. But it wasn't.
Yeah, because he worked in something in politics.
Yeah, he worked in something in the city.
Yeah.
So no points for me.
All right.
Wow, that's sad.
Well, nothing for me either. RP
What?
and Bremer romance, no. Orly has a love interest, no. She seems like less of a character than ever before. She's like dumb now. she's like class president in the first episode. Now she's just like blindly following some TikTok influencer.
I also just am wondering, like, how far is that storyline? Like, if you're trying to cover a mayor and, like, his, like, a mayoral race and stuff, like, you're putting your energy towards writing those storylines, I'm assuming.
Well, sure.
Also, all girls high schools, not really a good plot line. I've been to one. They're not super exciting.
We'll never know.
You will never.
And then we didn't have another SNL character, but we did have, is his name Toby in 30 Rock?
Yes.
No, it was
not Toby.
No, it was
the other one.
What's his name from 30 Rock?
He's the hat
He's the
guy.
producer.
Yeah.
Joe has a computer. We'll figure this out. I don't have my phone.
Gosh, but he was playing a character that apparently used to stalk RP.
Pete Hornberger.
Pete, yes.
Played by Scott Adsit.
He's excellent.
Yeah.
He played a stalker of RP. And anyway. And then we were not dealing with the LA drought at all, with the California drought, so.
Well, they'd fixed it, I think, already.
Yeah, they're good now. They're all good. Plenty of water. So yeah.
I don't know. I think that I might dabble in this a little bit. Like, it's kind of funny.
Silly.
It's timely. I think that if I let it sit for a long time, though, I'm never going to want to watch this. Like, it's of a moment. And, it's also like what Joe pointed out. I noticed this throughout this last episode. It's nice to have someone who's trying to do good things for government and like doing good things for the people of Los Angeles. And even if they're flawed, I appreciate that.
Good to be trying. So I think that'll do it for this week's episode of the First and Last Podcast. You can find us and yell at us and suggest TV shows at FNL Podcast on X, Twitter, and Instagram, and also FNL Podcast at gmail.com, but mostly Instagram and email. I mean, I guess you could also like find us on Facebook or whatever, right? Because that's the same as Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is and it
reach out.
isn't, because it won't tell me on Instagram that you did that. But once in a while when I check Facebook.
Josh texts, or I can't even talk. Josh checks Spotify. So there's also that avenue.
We do. Well, yeah. I see those too once in a while.
See there. Oh, so does Jimmy.
Because you could like leave comments now on Spotify.
Yeah,
That's
but
right.
I can't because my name is in my like Spotify handle.
We do actually in our Gmail have a show suggestion that I just remembered.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe we'll have to do that.
When I'm not on the show,
We'll have to cue that up.
rude. Because I think the crew is hopefully going to be all back together again soon.
Raising Hope. Has anyone seen that?
Oh, that's a Perfect Claire show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but actually, I think it's
I
probably
missed
better
it.
to have Josh hate on it. So. Perfect.
That's it. We'll see y'all next time. Peace. I feel like I remember the second one more, where he's like somehow under a spell. It's like on a tropical island, and like there's like a spell that gets cast on him, and now he's like marching to the beat or something.
Are we talking about Josh? Or are we
Some
talking
Weekend at
voodoo?
Bernie's too.
how did they make
Some
a second
Bernie
he
voodoo?
died?
Yeah, exactly. But now he's dancing.
It's not the same guy.
It's the same guy.